Welcome to HRM online classes. Myself Adarsh KN, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government College for Women's Autonomous Mandya. Today's topic, Industrial Dispute. Okay, what is the industrial dispute? An industrial dispute can be viewed as a friction or disagreement between the two or more parties involved due to difference in their perception, opinion, mindset, attitude, and values. In an organization, the party engage in such dispute, employer and employee, employee and employee, or employer and employer. Definition of industrial dispute. According to Industrial Dispute Act 1947, define the industrial dispute mean dispute or difference between employer and employers, employer and workmen, workmen and workmen, which is connected with employment or non-employment or term of employment or with the condition of labor of any person. What are the main causes of industrial disputes? Industrial factors, management attitude toward the workers, government machinery, and other causes. Industrial factors. An industrial matter relating to employment, work, wages, hours of work, privileges, the rights and obligations of employees and employers, and terms and conditions of employment. An industrial matter in which both the parties are directly and substantial interested. A dispute arising out of unemployment, inflation, changes in attitude of employer, and rivalry among unions. Management attitude toward labor. Management unwillingness to talk over any dispute with their employees. Management unwillingness to recognize a particular trade unions. Unwillingness to negotiation and settlement of disputes. Management insistent to take a recruitment, promotion, etc. without consulting concerned employees. Management unwillingness to provide a service and benefit to its employees. Government machinery. At the time, the government lacked a suitable strategy to address industrial dispute. Some of the drawbacks are government machinery, which leads to industrial conflict. The need for growth and development is not considered seriously. Difficulty in dealing with the industrial culture and climate changes. There is a low level of trust employer and employee over the government settlement machinery. Other causes. Affiliation of trade union with the political parties where later may instigate trade union conduct a strike, lockout, garrow, etc. The political instability, center-state relation sometimes result into industrial conflict. Other potential factor like a corruption in industry, public life, easy money, etc. can also result in industrial dispute. It's a type of industrial dispute. The type of industrial dispute, the strike and lockout. We further divide in an industrial dispute strike, primary and secondary. Under the primary, garrow, picketing and boycott, stay away strike, pen down strike, token strike, lightning strike, go slow, work slow. In a secondary strike, we also called sympathy strike and other type of strike, general strike, political strike, particular strike, band. What is strike? It is a way through which a group of workmen exercise pressure on the management by stopping work and protesting against the employer to get their demand fulfilled. The following types of strike: the primary strike, the strike which are directly projected against the employer, called as a primary strike. Garrow. Garrow refers to physically encircling the manager by the workmen to create a restricted area where no one can move in or out. The targeted managers are humiliated through abuse. Also, they are restricted to move in or out. Picketing is the process of putting up signboard, placards, banner by the workmen to display their protest or dispute in front of the public. To involve the maximum workers in a strike, some union members are made to stand the factory gate, influenced others to boycott. As name suggests, boycott refers to interrupting the business operations. It requests the other laborers to temporarily pull back their cooperation with the management and contribute their to strike. Stay away strike. In a stay away strike, the workmen organization a protest in the form of demonstration, marches, rally apart from the workplace. Pen down strike. It is also as the sit down strike or tools down strike. So the workmen come to the workplace daily also avails the work facility, but they sit idle and stop working. Token strike. A token strike is a short form of protest where the workmen stop their work for a definite period. It is usually for as short as 24 hours to hamper a day production. So get the demands fulfilled by the management. Lightning strike. The lightning strike is a form of strike where the workmen call off the work immediately without giving any prior information or warning to the management. It is also called as catcall strike. Go slow strike. This is another harmful way of protesting against the management where the workmen secretly plan to decrease their work speed so that the production is hampered. However, in front of management, they pretend to highly committed to their job. They act like a work in highly committed, but they are decrease their work speed, which is hampered to the production. Work to rules. In this type of strike, the employees strictly follow their job rules or contact and stop performing additional tasks other than what they mention in their agreement. Hunger strike. One of the most common form of strike. In hunger strike, the workmen go fasting for an indefinite period, sit nearby the workplace employer house to project their demands. Secondary strike. The other name for the secondary strike is the sympathy strike. In this, the force is applied against a third person having a sound trade relation with the organization to indirectly incur a loss to the employer and the business. The third person does not have any other roles to play such strike. General strike. The strike which is conducted at a mass level in a whole country, state, city instead of just single organization for fulfillment of demand unanimously, like a job permanency, increase the pay. Political strike. Any law or act proposed by government for making a changes to working terms and condition when unaccepted by the workers is protested through the political strike on a massive level. Particular strike against a specific issues or a person in a city or country. Bandh is adopted in a country like Nepal and India where the specific community or political party call for a general strike across the city and state country. It is a form of civil disobedience and sometimes become violent, even involving the stone attacks, erosion attacks at the time. Lockout. This farm and industry dispute is raised by the employers to impose the specific terms and conditions on the worker. It is very different from the layoff, retrenchment, termination, or prohibition of employees. Lockout. The employer temporarily close down the workplace or stop the work or take an action in suspending the workers to force them to follow the new terms and conditions. Then what are the different type of settlement of dispute under the Industrial Dispute Act 1947? The statutory measure to take on the settlement of dispute. In India, the major state statutory measurement undertaken by the government to prevent the settle industrial dispute in Industrial Dispute Act 1947. Different authority created under the Industrial Dispute Act 1947 to prevent the industrial settlement dispute. Work committees. The work committee is purely consultative body. It is essential to advisory nature and their decision are in the form of a recommendation. Conciliation officer. It is a process by which the representative of workers and employer are brought together before a third party with a view to persuading them to arrive at an agreement by mutual discussion between them, the third party may individual or group of people. The duty of conciliation officer is to mediate, promote the settlement industrial dispute. He is independent person who is investigate the dispute. He is to send a report to settlement or to the appropriate government within 14 days to commencement of conciliatory proceeding. Court inquiry. It is no power to impose a settlement upon the party. It is merely a just fact-finding mechanism. Adjudications. The ultimate remedy for the settlement of industry dispute is its reference to adjudication by labor court, a tribunal when conciliation machinery fails to bring about a settlement. Adjudication consists of settlement dispute through the intervention by third party appointed by the government. The law provides the adjudication conducted by the labor court, industrial tribunal, and national tribunal. A labor court, this deal with the matter as under legality of an order passed by an employer under the standing order, application and interpretation of standing order, discharge and dismissal of worker, illegality or otherwise of strike and lockout, all matter not specified for industrial tribunal. Industrial tribunals. All matter within the jurisdiction of labor court such as wages, compensatory and other allowances, hours of work and rest intervals, leave with wages and holidays, bonus, provident fund, gratuity, shift working, and rules of discipline. The national tribunals, industrial dispute which are such a nature that industries in a more than one state are likely to be interested in the are affected by such dispute. Voluntary arbitrations. Arbitration is a procedure in which a neutral third party study the bargaining situation, listening to both parties and gather the information and then make a recommendation that are binding the parties. Arbitration is an effective means of resolving the dispute because it is established by parties themselves and decision is acceptable to them relatively expeditious when compared to court and tribunals. Grievances procedures. A grievances procedure is another type of settlement of dispute of industrial. A grievance is an employee dissatisfaction or feeling a personal injustice relating to his or her employment relation. It is usually restricted to violate of the terms and condition of employment. Such authority is to be set up by the enterprise where 50 or more workers are employed. The main purpose is to settle the individual grievances of employees. It's morely concentrate on settle the individual grievances of employees. Welfare officer. Welfare officer appointed by organization under the Factory Act 1948, where 500 or more workers are ordinarily employed by an employer. State government prescribe the duties, qualification, and condition of service of officers employed. A standing order refers to the rules and regulation which govern the condition of employment of work. Finally, voluntary machinery. It is include both ethical method and other methods ensure the better industrial democracy. Collective bargaining. Ultimate aim of collective bargaining is to reach some settlement acceptable to both the party involved in a labor management relation. Recognition unions and ethical measures like a code of disciplines in an industry, code of efficiency and welfare. Thank you.